My name is Adriana Villalobos and I come from El Salvador. I've been living here in Budapest for 6 years now. And right now I work as an international admissions executive at Corvinus University of Budapest. As an admissions executive, DreamApply is a staple in our work since we do all the paperwork and administrative tasks. So DreamApply is a very useful platform for us since it helps us administer all the applications, all the documents. So it does play a big role in our day-to-day work. For the longest time, the admissions process used to be either the applicants brought their application materials like in person to the office, or they used to send emails, and for some time we also had an online form for them. But we've been using DreamApply for self-funded applicants since 2022, and for 𝗖𝗵𝗽𝗀𝗀𝗃𝗁 applicants, which is the scholarship, we've been using it since 2018. So I think that by using DreamApply, this process has become much more easy, less time consuming as well. Personally, I think the tables are very useful for us because it allows us to administer every application, like every single document that we need to look into. But also the task feature of DreamApply is very useful since it allows us to communicate with the applicants without the necessity of sending a separate email to all of them. So it also allows us to communicate with other colleagues, such as the recruitment department. So I would say it's the tables and the task features for sure. I think one of the biggest favorable outcomes has been using the status feature in DreamApply, since it allows us to send all these mass communication things to the applicants and in a matter of minutes, so a task that would have usually taken us like a couple of hours, now it only takes maybe 10 minutes. So I think that's one of the biggest results I've seen so far. As well as us being able to collect data regarding the data of the applicants, for example, what regions they come from, what programs they're interested in. So this allows us to help other departments, such as the recruitment, so they can also shape their strategy, or the marketing department can also make use of this data. So I think both of these are very good for us. It also helps us work in a more efficient manner, which I think in a way it also helps with the strategy in the long run. So because it helps us with the administration part, it makes it more like faster, efficient, user-friendly. So all these factors are, of course, we have to thank DreamApply for that. One of the biggest goals of Corvinus right now is the internationalization of its student force. So I believe that since DreamApply is such a user-friendly platform, so people from all around the world can understand it. The English is not that difficult to understand, so it's very user-friendly for people from other countries. I think that the application process is probably one of the most important parts of the whole journey between deciding to study abroad and actually coming abroad. So I think that by simplifying the admissions process, DreamApply can help Corvinus achieve its internationalization goal in the long run. First of all, I think it's very important to explore the platform, see all the features that it has to offer. It's very important for them to become, familiar with these things in order to be able to exploit them to the fullest. After this, I think that it's very important for them to try to figure out a way in which not only their department can use it, but also how can they help other departments by doing so. So I think my biggest advice to other institutions would be this, for sure. First of all, explore the platform and make sure how you can use it within the organization. I would say it's definitely worth it. I think that institutions should look into using the platform because, as I said, it can make the admissions and other processes like the recruitment or marketing, it can make them so much more easier. I believe that using DreamApply, like other institutions, if they would use DreamApply, it can definitely make their processes much more smooth, and it can improve the workflow. So it's definitely worth a shot.